Welcome to Baker's channel where stories unfold, covering trials, dramas untold. Grab your seat, settle in, start the show. Courtroom clashes, the fun we bestow. Baker's channel, action's hot, dramas and fun, all we've got. Discuss, debate, break it down. Baker's channel, just the best in town. Lawyers smart, tensions high, sparks fly. We laugh, we learn, dive into the why. Join the chat, have your say, it's your place too. Every twist, we're here for you. Baker's channel, action's hot, draws and fun, all we've got. Discuss, debate, break it down. Baker's channel, just the best in town. Join the crowd. Baker's channel, we're live and loud.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you are, and of course, in honor of my good friend Lally, while I'm doing what I should have been doing, what if any you are? I saw nothing was going on YouTube, so I thought because I had been at the post office today and sent 4 packages, 1 to Scotland, 3 to Los Estados Unidos, that's the US, Jamie, from my last giveaway. My last giveaway that I planned very, very, very smartly, my 10,000 subscriber giveaway that started roughly 6 minutes before a certain event happened in Pennsylvania. Because that's how I roll. But because I had stuff to give away, I needed some addresses to send it to. Thank you, MJ, for sending me yours in Australia. That's probably going to be there before Christmas. But I still need the Hugo. I need an address for Mary Murphy, who won this book. Reach out to me on Twitter or on Discord, in an email, carrier pigeon, your preferred mean of communication, and send me an address so I can ship it. If I don't have it by, I don't know, it'll go into another giveaway. And I also have my bag of ducks because I have a lot of ducks to give. So I need an address for Mandy as well. Or else all my ducks will also be given to someone else. Just a little housekeeping. Ernie Birdie, hello. Mom of 10, Janine. Mystery singer, Julie from Florida. And Queen Olivier. Bridget. Helen from Holland. And Denise from Ohio. Glad you could join. Charlotte, as it's in Denmark, and Charlotte, probably in the US. Danny T, who is mean, who put up a fat dog on my Discord and said that's how I would look if I was a dog. That's fat shaming, Danny. And mean. Wicked. Hello, California. Vivian. What did I give away? Well, I gave away multiple books, multiple sets of Lego. Then I have my bag of ducks to give away, and I gave away what we in Denmark call a optimist. It's a little kind of like a bobblehead, but not quite. I can show you. One of these, just in the Danish colors instead of for my favorite football team, is going to Australia to MJ. So that's what we call optimist. And what else did I give away? Lego books, optimist, bag of dogs. Well, and then I had a surprise thing for the expert, but he didn't win it. He just earned it by being a cool dude who let me stay at his house when I was in the USS. Hey, Salomons. Exactly. Hey, Kimberly. Are they all in a row? Nope. It's a randomized bag of ducks. You can get a big duck, small duck, whatever you are in the feeling for. Hey, Bush. Christine. Exactly. Who gives a duck? I give a bag of ducks. Hey, Jennifer. My colorful whiteboards. Well, this is my only whiteboard. Uh, these are just like canvases you can paint on. Whenever I receive a super chat, I'll put them up to remind me how lucky I am to receive super chats. I have a special one for a very special viewer. He has his own board because he has been such a great contributor, but it's in a way to remind me that I am so lucky that someone wants to contribute to running this, and it makes it possible for me to do those giveaways and send stuff back. I just spent $50 today in shipping. Yay! It's roughly the same amount I had used on the gifts. Yeah, that's a normal Vietnamese name. Yeah, just a bit of baker. Because what else should I call it? Sup? Hey, Amy from South Carolina. Salty Dog. K squared. Oh, she's in Indiana. Also a very, very generous contributor. Crazy Grammy. Do they have these in Germany as well? Well, it's because it's a pun calling them a optimist because it's optimist, but to jump in Danish is hop. So because they can hop and they're optimistic, it's a optimist. We are not smart people. Hey, sassy bartender from Canton, Stoughton. What kind of glasses do you have at your bar? Because the waterfall doesn't have any of the glasses found at the crime scene. What? Well, don't think about it. There's no deeper meaning. It's because I was typing it out on my phone, so it should have been a bit off Baker, not a bit if the Baker. Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe someone is chewing something. Someone was eating a dry twig. Maybe it's a secret code you need to break to be a part of the next giveaway when I ever have one. Or maybe it's a typo. Yes, the book about hygge. Can I live chat on Discord too? Well, I do live chat on Discord sometimes when I have the time for it. Today I have been cleaning my house because I'm having my family over on Saturday, so I didn't have time today. I am not bored. I am intelligent people are never bored. Eat a bag of ducks. Well, Molly is eating a twig. I should come to Akron, Ohio, and you can see the baseball team, the Rubber Ducks. I should go to the Midwest at some point. No, it's payback because people are too nice to me. Sue, do you want to see my DMs from today? It started at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then every 10 minutes after that. When are you streaming? Why are you not streaming? Shouldn't you be streaming? Come on. I don't care. Real life, you don't have any. You're mine now. She uses the B word a lot about me. Hey, Carla. And Margaret from North Carolina. Major Mom, glad you asked, because I was actually thinking that little bit of Baker could be another call to action, maybe, because I do have that Discord. And on that Discord, I have a room called Suggesting for Baker, where you can suggest if you know any interesting trials coming up. We all know the ones who go on Smart TV or Lawn on Crim. But if you live in Akron, Ohio, and you know that Akron Channel 6 will be live streaming that famous murder by rubber duck case next Monday, let me know, because then maybe we can pick that up and cover that, because right now the calendar says Sarah Boone will have a status hearing Monday. Karen will have a hearing Friday. Then the last week of August, Kouri Richins supposedly have some hearings. And then I don't have anything until the 16th of September. And what I have for the 16th of September is this one, which I think looks interesting. Because they just had the ruling that the court will be televised. This is a teen charged with the unaliving of her mother and an attempted unaliving on her stepfather. In March, the 14-year-old was charged as an adult with the unaliving of her mother and was taken to the Rankin County Adult Detention Center on a $1 million bond. They were talking about if they were allowed in the courtroom, the press, and stupid. But they are allowed to bring stuff from this case. And can I? No, that's not the one I wanted. Yeah, that was the one I wanted to. Shut up. Because this case is quite interesting. A teen is in custody after allegedly unaliving her mother, who was a teacher, and injuring her stepdad. According to the authorities, they received a call at 5:07 p.m. on Tuesday about a pew-pewing on Aston Way. They responded to the scene, and he told the stepdad told the deputies that when he arrived home, he found his wife unalived from a pew-pew and his 14-year-old stepdaughter armed with a pew-pew. The man told deputies that after his stepdaughter pew-pewed him, he fought her and took the weapon from her. According to the man, the 14-year-old then ran to the backyard, jumped over a fence, and ran away. Based on the circumstance and the evidence, the teen was placed under arrest for the unaliving and attempted unaliving. So I think that case could be quite interesting to see. She allegedly put 2 new holes in her mom's head and I believe 1 in her neck. But I don't care about Tillman's 25% off. Can I see where it? I don't care about Tillman's 20% off. They do have a physician performing mental health evaluations on her. They requested another evaluation, and they claimed that she at one point brought contraband and a stabby stab to a school before the incident and had other disciplinary actions. But she is put on antipsychotic medicines. So they don't have it here, but I believe she pew-pewed her mom twice in the head and then tried to do the same to her stepdad. So could be an interesting case. But if you have more cases like, not, it doesn't have to be like this, but if you see those cases that's maybe not getting quite as much attention, I would love to hear about it on the Discord, on emails, because then we might pick them up. Karen from PA, Pittsburgh, PA. In Amsterdam with your boyfriend, and we ate shrooms, and I was cold, so he pretended to not know where hotel was, so we ate more, and at the end of the night, he said, the hotel is here. He knew all along. I had a friend go down there and go to the Van Gogh Museum on shrooms. I don't. Maybe you can understand his art then. Hey, Peter, been a while. How to chat? You do chat. Well, it's because the notification I send out is for the YouTube. I don't stream via Discord. I stream here. I'm so far behind. Where can I find the Discord link? The one under the community tab is old. Well, I could do my job and update the one under the community chat tab. But I'm a lazy effer, so I forget it every week until someone complains that it's an old link, and then I will, of course, right away update the link for the Discord. Thank you for reminding me. Now there should be a link working in the members tab on the YouTube channel. I can't break up, I'm single. Someone just told me about Steven Stearns. His capital case isn't until October, but he's been tried on 16 counts on August 19th. If you have a link for it, put it in Discord, then I'll look at it. Hey, Grump Steve. It still feels like a bit of a hangover after Can Read. Well, I've done 2 cases since Can Read, so yeah. We don't have anything today. We're just talking about the future. What it holds, what it doesn't hold. What's the judge's name? Bench trial, Paul O'Keefe. Not guilty. What did I miss? Oh, it's a guy with, yeah. If he's guilty, send him to the sun. What is the Discord? The Discord is just a program where there's a sub channel that belongs to me. On that, we'll post about. We do movie nights on Sundays. If I'm never there because they choose to do it when I'm sleeping. But this Sunday it'll be. It will be 4 p.m. Eastern, and it'll be National Lampoon's Vacation movie. They always show a okay movie to start with, and then they show a really crappy movie after that, where everyone just talks and chat over the movie. I have had two movies played, some of the best movies in history. Jamie hated them because she hates everything I do, but I come when I talk to them and make sure I can be there. They'll start a bit earlier, but then we show movies on they show movies, watch movies on Sundays. There's all the links. There's like today when I go live, I put in and make sure everyone who follows the Discord will get a notification that we're live. It's just because YouTube don't do it. There's some of my recipes. There's some art section. There's my waiting for wings section. That's if you want to be one of my angels. It's not a gendered term. Angels are multi-gendered. You can go in there and say, "Hey, I really want to be on a Stab Your Day," and I'll probably catch you sometime in a live chat and just make sure that your audio is okay. And then I bring people on for Saturdays. We had Ralphie has been on, Hospice Jess, Jody, Peter A, a lot of people. And when you're one of my angels, I have another. That's a secret room for those of you who hasn't been angels, where if I'm just doing a stream where I just want to fill some time, I chuck in the links. They never see it, they never respond to it, but it was meant to be so I could just put in a link and they could join me if they wanted to talk, but they never do. So, but it's we have a general chat about everything. There's we have what we call the sidebar. That's the voice chat. I jump in there if I have nothing else to do. I'll sit there for an hour or 2 hours, talk to everyone. Sue will tell me everything about what I get wrong and yell at me. No, it's really it's a nice place, and it's easier sometimes to get those one-on-ones when you are on voice chats. We go everywhere in those chats. That the Discord isn't snowflake heaven. It's not a safe space. It's but it's also not a place where you should get hunted or anything like that. But we do sometimes talk a little bit more maybe out there subjects that people might find they could get heated over. Just remember, it's all in good fun. We have Jamie's section that's all about memes, movies, books, sport, politics, animals. Jamie loves to see pictures of animals. And then we, of course, have all the trials we have ongoing and all the trials we have been through. So you can go in if Jess finds court documents or Marissa finds court documents, they will be updated. If you want to see the crime scene photos, stuff like that, they will be on the Discord so people can go watch it on the Discord because sometimes they don't show it. And if it's something that not everyone should see, it will be blurred out so you choose to see it. There are no angels in snacks in the angel room. No, because I ate them. Your name is Jody. The side buys where we get drunk. Well, I never really drink and stream. I've only been drunk twice on streams. So yeah. Ralphie. Jess in Fantastic. If you have a question about a case, she will go look it up and answer you. She is, but her name is Jody. Okay. Political animal sports. Yes. We have a subject. Jamie runs an illegal animal betting league where political contestants can buy an animal. She makes an intricate maze where these, of course, because it's political, it's rats. These rats will then try to see who can find their way out of the maze first. And that's how she makes the bulk of her income by having an illegal betting league on political animals. Hey, on the M. Heidi Preuss. It's pretty gross. We don't think we want to do that one. I'm probably not going to see the pictures, but yeah. I hated Discord. I thought it was necessary to have one because YouTube don't send out the notifications, and now I hang out there sometimes. Melissa. Why? Well, thank you. It's because I just took a shower and I didn't want to put some product in my hair, so I had my red cap over there. And before someone says, "Well, that's a political statement," I have a blue one outside, and we don't have colors for parties in Denmark. But that's the case I was looking at, but that's not until September 16th. So, and I have something written in my calendar for Tuesday, and I can't read what I read, what I wrote. So I don't know if I have a case starting Tuesday. Probably not. But Karen Friday, then Kouri Richins in the end of the month. Kouri Richins is the one, if you don't remember, who unalived allegedly her husband by putting fentanyl in his Moscow mule. And then a year after his unaliving, she wrote a book, a children's book, about how much her sons missed their dad. And then she got put in prison because they believed she did it. Her former employer ratted on her. She allegedly took out a $2 million life insurance on him. She was heavily in debt, but her defense team left. That's some time ago that they filed for it, but she has now begun to speak out because she believes it's time, because she's fighting. She's innocent and fighting for her rights. She made her first comment since she was arrested last year in a series of jailhouse statements that criticized prosecutor, asserted her innocence, and described recent upheaval in the case as forced. Richins, 34, and mother of 3, who wrote a children's book about grief after her husband died, made the recorded comments to a spokesperson who provided the audio exclusively to Dateline this week. Richins has been held in the Summit County Jail east of Salt Lake City since a judge denied her bail last year. I have been silent for a year, locked away from my kids, my family, my life, living with the media, telling the world who they think I am, what they think I've done, and how they think I've lived, she said in one statement. And it's time to start speaking up. You took an innocent mom away from her baby, she added, and this means war. The comments come after a judge granted her lawyer's request to withdraw from a defense against charges of aggravated unaliving and other crimes in the unaliving of her husband, Kouri Richins, 39, on March 4th, 2022. Richins' lead attorney, Sky Lazaro, I liked her, attributed her team's withdrawal request to an irreconcilable and non-waivable situation, according to a filing in the case Friday. In one of her statements, Richins said last week that she was filled with great devastation and added, "My defense team has been forced to withdraw from my case, represented or not. We all know." Oh, Lord in heaven. Kouri Richins pro se. Sarah Boone and Kouri Richins pro se. I'm going to be a millionaire. Represented or not, we all know and should understand there's only so much I can say. But I will say is this withdrawal was not my choice, and it was not a personal choice of any counsel on my defense team. Lazaro would not comment to deadline on the withdrawal. The withdrawal request was filed the day Richins' lawyers asked a judge to disqualify prosecutors over what they described as a filing as severe violations that compromised their defense and violated Richins' constitutional rights to effective counsel. From May to December of last year, the filing states authorities recorded jail calls between Richins and her lawyers without their consent. That's a big no-no. Prosecutor had listened to some of them, the filing alleges. When one of the defense lawyers discovered the practice and asked prosecutors whether they were aware of it, Summit County's top elected prosecutor, Margaret Olson, responded, "No," according to emails including in the filing. Minutes later, lead prosecutor Brad Bloodworth wrote that because one of the defense lawyers had refused to use a phone app that shields attorney-client calls, those calls had been recorded and that the lawyer was well aware of this. Yeah, always blame the defense because you listened to some calls you weren't allowed to. Bloodworth added that prosecutors had not listened to any of the calls. When the defense team continued to express concern, Bloodworth responded that by not using the app, the lawyer had seemingly consented to the practice of recording the calls, and the defense team had ratified it because it had been happening for 6 months. Prosecutor had provided the lawyer with the recorded calls through discovery throughout that time period, Bloodworth said in the email. In one of his statements, Richins accused prosecutor of doing anything they can to prolong this process and hide their corruption. "I will not play into the prosecution's unconstitutional behavior anymore. Although I am extremely disappointed where we are right now with the case, I'm anxious. I'm anxious to prove my innocence. I'm anxious to get to trial," she said in the statement. In an email on behalf of Bloodworth's office, Olson said that since charges were filed against Richins, her office have deferred to and accommodated defendants' scheduling preferences and requests. In a statement released Wednesday night, Olson's office said the defense lawyer's motion to disqualify prosecutors were materially inaccurate and had been filed in bad faith. Kind of sounds like another prosecutor's office we heard about. The statement said the county's attorney's office planned to file a response to the allegations by May 31st and address the motions at the appropriate times and in the appropriate forums. Prosecutor have alleged that Richins was deep in debt and had fraudulently obtained. Yeah, that's what I said about. She had entered no plea, and she and her family has maintained her innocence. So there could be some shenanigans going on in that case too, but it looks like being an interesting case because she has that coworker who we know from pre-trial hearings testified about going and getting fentanyl. We know that she wrote a letter to her brother, which she claimed was for a book where no, to her mother, where she said she should remind the brother that he must talk about how much drugs her husband did when he was on his fishing trips. So yeah, that could be an interesting, but that could be that, or that is going to be a trial, but that's in the end of the month. So right now I have 2 weeks. I don't really know what to do. So I haven't heard anything about her getting a new counselor. So she's the one who wrote the book. Yes. Well, yeah, but those money will be spent on. If she was $2 million in debt, they're gone. That's what Zach tells me. You can't get a pass without a little from the stash. I don't know what that means because I don't do drugs. But I believe Zach. But that's why I wanted to do this little short video to, well, not a video, it's a live stream, to remind Mandy and Mary Murphy, please send me addresses so I can send you your gift for your giveaway. And please join the Discord if you have some good suggestions or you want to be one of the angels stopping by on a Saturday. No stream this Saturday because I'll have a family thing. But yeah, and if you're a creator who want to try and come on and talk about what your channel is about, I don't do political, I don't do off-brand stuff, but yeah, come on. If you are thinking about maybe I'd like to try and do something on the YouTubes, come on, try how it is to sit here, watch chat go by. The worst part of being a YouTuber is that thing, because it feels so weird. The first many months you sit here, especially this one that has a light on it. It's really annoying. So you're constantly looking at it. My old camera had no light on it, so I didn't notice it. But it's a way to come test it out, because some people find out when that camera is looking at them, they can't say anything, and other people can't shut up, Jamie. So that's a little service. He drank a few beers, total junkie. Who? The races one starts August 12th. I'm not going to do that because the last case I had, the Ashley Benefield made me a misogynist. So if I'm going to cover a case where a neighbor shot her other neighbor through the door, and there might be a racial motive, I still get comments about how racist I am from the Atlanta case where a white girl shot a black gentleman. So I really don't want to be in misogynic racisms. Helene T, wie geht's? Dream suburb, Kakoste. No, that's not how you say it. Is it how you say it? How is it saying? How is it going in Serbsky? Toila Carissa, the topic is nothing. It's just nothing was happening, so I thought I can do nothing for a little bit. Talk about nothing. That's what I do. You wouldn't be able to shut up and then you'll say sorry the entire time. Well, the good thing about coming on is you will have me and most times Mo there. We'll just talk over you. Well, this is a no crapping on Jamie's zone, so can't happen. I shared the church bell playing the lullaby and couldn't figure out which lullaby it was. It was da 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 dee. I don't know what it's called. Da 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 da. I don't know what it is, but that's, if you haven't seen it, it's a short video I had the other day. I was in down in the center of town buying some stuff, and around midday every day during the summer, we have the bell tower on Our Lady's Church, as it's called. we have a guy who instead of playing an organ, he has like a church bells that he can play on. So he plays. Sometimes he plays modern music. Sometimes he plays lullabies. It's always fun to see what he plays for us. Servus. Well, that happened in was it on Mallorca as well some years ago? I believe that during a takeoff, that's a tragedy. Well, I'm not. I'm a father of two strong, independent, rightly raised girls, so I don't do misogyny. Thank you so much, Bridget, for the little shy pay saying you're the one. Thank you so much for that super sticker. Then people got to see what the whiteboard is about. Kakoste, isn't it? Can do. It's like, what's up? Yeah. So is it Kakoste or something? I haven't spoken Serbsky in a lot of years. All of Discord knows I cuss too much, so that's not a good idea. Yeah, and you yell at Jamie too. Brahms could be Brahms. I'm not that into classical music, but probably is Brahms lullaby. Everyone knows Brahms, not me. Well, gracias. I think people are fine. Looks like mostly damage on the planes, but the small article doesn't say too much. But the photo of the plane looks like cosmetic damage. Oh, that's a good thing. You're so sorry you don't fit on Discord. Well, there's room for me, so there's room for everyone. Probably because some other dog or cat left some droppings there. I'm just saying, we had a dog that did the same, and that was to eat. Algeriet og Italien. But this was again just a short nothing stream. As I said in my thumbnail, it's a short one. That's what she said. To remind Mary Murphy and Mandy, please send me your contracts so I can ship this out to you, because MJ sent me for that one, so I can get back to the post office. I forgot the names now. Whiskey is getting one. Rossman Ralph is getting one. I forgot the name in Scotland. I'm so sorry. But Scotland is getting one. And please tell me when it arrives, because hopefully it'll arrive. Probably take like a week from today, but hopefully it'll arrive soon. Mary Murphy, I was just talking about. I need your. You won this book in my giveaway, so I need your contacts. Please contact me on Discord or on X in a DM so I can ship it to you. My thoughts about I know what my bone structure is like. Is it 163% more punching power men have over women? I saw that poor Italian girl. Keep politics out of sports. It's hard to do, but please don't. Because someone will get hurt if even a fat slob like me would probably punch way harder than most of these poor women. But that's politics. I don't really do that. Microdots have a lot of great things. Everyone should go check out his renditions of what happened around the Karen Reed case. It's a really good. He does a lot of stuff with 3D I couldn't do. You can't give me a address right now because I'm in the mix of moving, but I don't have your new house yet. I'm staying at my son's at the moment. It's okay. I'll just because otherwise I was going to put it in another giveaway because that's another thing I was thinking about. Because we always do these milestones kind of things, and I was thinking maybe I could chuck a couple of boxes of Lego away. I don't know, once quarterly or so many people are doing that. Let's grift the first Friday of the month or something like that. Maybe I could. Maybe I can do the anti-grift and chuck some gifts away. I don't know, every couple of months or every month. It's not going to be high-end stuff. It's not going to be expensive stuff. It's just a nice little way to maybe send something Danish to someone, just as an appreciation for you watching me, because it's an honor that you want to spend time with us. It shouldn't be. You're already giving me your time, so and not that I don't appreciate every uh, donation I get, but I thought I'm doing fantastically. I could uh, I could buy some books. I could buy some Lego and give away every now and again. I don't know. Jim, why am I called the Broken Baker? Because I used to be a baker and I have two herniated discs, so my back is broken. That's why I'm the Broken Baker. By having an X and a Y chromosome. No, no, no. Now I have an explanation. I will keep it with your name on it, and whenever you just let me know. Well, I think they should. I think they disqualified, I believe it German the other day because the horse had blood in its mouth. So many of these show horses is treated really, really bad. We had a Danish girl who was disqualified because videos came out about how she mistreated her horses. I'm all for people. We saw it back in the day with shock prods. We saw it with the racing beams for horse jumping. All the people who does that to make their horse perform in an art should be catapulted into the sun, then rescued, sent through Mr. Chippy, and the remains should be yeeted into a black hole. Because just because you want to be good at a sport doesn't mean you should be crap to your animals. I don't care how much testosterone you ingest to run 100 meters. I don't care how much super creatine LeBron James needs to have his old legs still working, because that's your choice. But if you choose to hurt an animal because you have ambitions, you're not a sportsman then. You're a POS. I should do a basket of Danish candy snacks as a giveaway. It's just a little. Well, I could do some snack boxes as well, because I can just buy a box to put them in. That's a good idea. Jody, I don't know why you don't like your name, but that's a good idea. It goes on my notebook. And then I can send you some Dracula bombs. I know the expert loves those. Own big good ones. Well, they will be dry before they get there. What? That doesn't show up the right way on YouTube. You want a rock from a beach? Send you a pound of sand. No, it'll be too expensive to ship. It'll be cheaper to just buy the sand locally. But that was the short nothing I wanted to talk about nothing today. Please help me out if you know some trials that's not wildly covered already. I know what the recovery addict is covering, so he's covering that, so I don't have to do that. But if you have a good local case, because sometimes those I found Bradley on some obscure channel, and that was the best trial I've ever watched. A clearly guilty a-hole who went pro se. I love that case. But something like that, or something else that you think could be an interesting case, chuck it my way. We might pick it up, because that's how I get my info. I don't have access to local Florida thing. I'm just mentioning Florida because 95% of all my cases have been in Florida. But then maybe we can do that some other case, because all of us tubers are looking at lawn and crim, and they cover the same cases. So you have 5 people covering. Is it a Castro guy or something that's going on today? That's not that interesting. Let's so we can diversify a little bit. I'm bored of my distractions. Ocean water. But yeah. That's what I was going to talk about. Monday, Boone. Friday, Karen Reed. Other than that, nothing till the end of the month. And Jamie will beat me if I take a month off. So please help me out. That dog was cute and fluffy like me. Well, flattery ain't gonna take you nowhere, Danny T. I know what you meant. I have even ate salad the last week, so I'm trying. I have a glandular problem. Thank you so much. There will be something out there, yeah, but just something we not everyone is covering, because you all also like that if a case is a little too weird for you or a little too close to home, that you can go somewhere else. So please let me know. But other than that, go enjoy your day. Tomorrow I will be preparing for my thing Saturday. I won't do a bake-along. I'll probably try and turn on my laptop while I'm thinking about making a faux cheesecake tomorrow, which is a cheesecake without any cheese in it. So I might just turn on my camera and just let it roll while I work, because I'll be baking a bit tomorrow. So there's stuff for my family, but I haven't decided what it is, so there won't be any recipes or anything. It'll just be a hangout thing where we can, I don't know, talk, whatever. So, oh, I'm so sorry, Mary Murphy, but I hope everything works out to the best. And if there's anything I can share, what's it called? Fundraiser or anything, please let me know what I can help you with. But well, cheesecake should make you feel disgusted. But that's what I'm thinking about doing tomorrow. Just standing around and maybe talking while I'm going to do what's called romkugler in Danish. I made them before. Recipe is on the Discord. I'm probably going to make that faux cheesecake, which isn't with cheese at all, but with some rice pudding dessert we use for Christmas. And I might be doing cookies as well. I haven't really decided yet, because I also have some cake in the freezer, so I shouldn't make too much. But I'm probably going to make 2 or 3 things tomorrow, and I can just have the camera rolling. I am not making cheesecake. I'm making a faux cheesecake because my family is coming over Saturday to pick up Molly, and then we'll have my nephew's 12, maybe 12 years birthday. So farmhouse fruitcake, fruit gingerbread. I don't like gingerbread. And apple and blackberry pie. Sounds that sounds so good. But that's what I'm going to do tomorrow, unless Jamie yells at me. But I have to prepare for Saturday. So again, it won't be anything bake-along, deep explanation. But come hang out if you have nothing else to do, because I like to talk when I work. I won't make that pineapple upside down. And you have to. That was Legendary Racing. That wasn't me. Saludas. Yeah. Please call me Grifter, not a faker. Is it? It doesn't say. I have. What the hell did I write? I have Karen Reed Friday at 2, and I have Sarah Boone sometime Monday, and I have someone on Tuesday, but I can't. It doesn't say Aiden. I don't know what it is. Baker. That's not nice. Well, you are all so very welcome. And a bit of Baker, it only took an hour. Well, almost an hour. Well, before my outro is out. It'll been an hour. No, go out there, enjoy your day. It's 9:45. I'm gonna jump on the couch to see if there's something from the Olympics or something. I might jump on voice chat in the Discord if before I go to bed. Hasta la taco, as they say in Texas, is what I'm gonna say.
What exhibit are you referring to?
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor.
All right.
100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct.
Objection, Your Honor.
So you literally built a cannon Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right, I'm in love.
Go back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no,
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
probably did. Everybody has.
So there-
Everybody has.